Have you ever watched a trade hit your stop loss, then moved it a little further away? Just a little, because you were sure the market would come back. Then the market kept moving against you. So you moved it again, and again, and again, until what started as a planned $100 loss became a $1,000 disaster. Or maybe you've experienced something even worse. You never placed a stop loss at all. You told yourself, I'll manually close the trade if it goes against me. Then suddenly the market dropped faster than expected. Panic kicked in. You froze. And before you knew it, your account had taken a hit that would take weeks or months to recover from. If you've ever done that, trust me, you're not alone. In fact, I'd argue that more traders fail because they refuse to respect their stop loss than because they have a bad strategy. That's a bold statement, but it's true. Today we're going to talk about how to train yourself to respect your stop loss. Because here's the reality. The market doesn't destroy most traders. Their inability to accept small losses does. Let's talk about it. Look, most traders know they should use stop losses. That's not the problem. The problem is that many traders think stop losses are optional. They see them as suggestions, guidelines, flexible rules, something that can be adjusted whenever emotions become uncomfortable. And that's exactly where the trouble begins. Because here's the thing, a stop loss isn't there to protect a trade. It's there to protect your account. And more importantly, it's there to protect you from yourself. The market doesn't care about your opinion. It doesn't care how much analysis you did. It doesn't care how confident you feel. The moment your setup becomes invalid, your stop loss exists for one reason: to get you out immediately. No negotiation, no debate, no second chances. Let's be honest. Nobody moves their stop loss because they have a brilliant new analysis. They move it because they're emotional. Think about what happens. You enter a trade. You feel confident. You imagine the profits. You start mentally spending the money before you've even earned it. Then the market moves against you. Now you're facing a painful reality. You might be wrong, and human beings hate being wrong. That's when the brain starts creating excuses. Maybe the market just needs more room. Maybe it's a liquidity grab. Maybe institutions are hunting stops. Maybe it'll reverse soon. Sometimes it does. Most times it doesn't. And that's where accounts get destroyed. Let's use simple math. Imagine your trading plan says, risk $100. That's it. Worst case scenario. You lose $100. No big deal. Now imagine you move your stop loss. The loss becomes $200, then $300, then $500, eventually $1,000. Think about that. You didn't lose because the market surprised you. You lost because you abandoned the plan. The original trade idea only justified a $100 risk. Everything beyond that was emotional decision-making. And emotional decision-making is expensive. Very expensive. I remember speaking with a trader who had an incredible win rate, almost 70%. Sounds impressive, right? The problem? He was losing money. How is that possible? Because every losing trade became massive. He refused to respect his stop losses. When he won, he made $200. When he lost $1,500. The math was impossible. His winners couldn't compensate for his losers. And that's when he finally realized something. He didn't have a strategy problem. He had a discipline problem. The market wasn't taking his money. His emotions were. And once he committed to respecting every stop loss without exception, his trading completely changed. Not overnight, but consistently. The account stopped experiencing huge drawdowns. confidence improved, results improved, everything improved. Respecting a stop-loss has nothing to do with technical analysis. It's a psychological skill, because the moment a stop-loss gets hit, something uncomfortable happens. You have to admit you were wrong, and for many traders, that feels painful. But here's the truth. Professional traders don't avoid being wrong. They expect it. In fact, some of the best traders in the world are wrong regularly. The difference is simple. They keep their losses small. That's it. That's the secret. Not being right all the time. Managing risk when they're wrong. This is where it gets really interesting. Human beings experience loss aversion. Psychologists have studied this for decades. The emotional pain of losing money is significantly stronger than the pleasure of gaining the same amount. Losing $100 hurts more than making $100 feels good. That's why traders do irrational things. They'd rather risk losing $1,000 than accept a planned $100 loss. Think about how crazy that sounds. Yet it happens every single day, because emotions override logic, unless you train yourself otherwise. Professional traders think differently. When a stop-loss gets hit, they don't panic. They don't argue. They don't negotiate. They simply move on. Why? Because they understand something amateurs don't. A stop-loss is not proof of failure. It's proof of discipline. Read that again. A stop-loss is not proof of failure. It's proof of discipline. Every time you respect a stop-loss, you're reinforcing good habits, even if the trade loses. And every time you ignore a stop-loss, you're reinforcing bad habits, even if the trade eventually wins. That's an important distinction, because many traders get rewarded for bad behavior. They move a stop-loss. The market reverses. They make money, and suddenly they believe moving stop losses is a good idea, until it eventually destroys them. Before we continue, if you're serious about becoming a disciplined trader, I want to invite you to join my Telegram community. This is where I share market updates firsthand, trading signals, trading opportunities, trading deals, and important market information that can help you stay ahead of what's happening in the markets. One thing I've learned is that successful trading isn't just about having information. It's about being connected to a community focused on growth and discipline. If you'd like direct access to my latest updates, signals, market insights, and exclusive opportunities, check out the Telegram link in the description and join us there. Now let's continue, because this next section could completely change how you think about stop losses forever. Now let's get practical, because understanding the problem isn't enough. You need solutions. Step 1. Accept the loss before entering. This is powerful. Before entering any trade, ask yourself, am I completely okay with losing this amount? If the answer is no, don't take the trade. Simple. The moment you enter, the risk should already be mentally accepted. That way, if the stop loss gets hit, you're not surprised. You've already made peace with the outcome. Now let's get practical, because understanding the problem isn't enough. You need solutions. Step 1. Accept the loss before entering. This is powerful. Before entering any trade, ask yourself, am I completely okay with losing this amount? If the answer is no, don't take the trade. Simple. The moment you enter, the risk should already be mentally accepted. That way, if the stop loss gets hit, you're not surprised. You've already made peace with the outcome. Think about a casino. Casinos lose individual hands all the time, but they never change the rules because of one loss. They trust the probabilities. Traders should do the same. Your stop loss isn't there because you're expecting to lose. It's there because losses are part of the game. And once you truly accept that, everything becomes easier. This might be the most important lesson in the entire video. Stop asking, how do I avoid losses? Start asking, how do I become the kind of trader who handles losses professionally? Because that's the real goal. Losses are unavoidable. Undisciplined reactions are not. Professional traders lose, amateurs lose. The difference is what happens next. Professionals move on. Amateurs move their stop loss. And that one decision creates completely different futures. The next time you place a trade, define your stop loss. Accept the risk completely. Set the stop loss immediately. Promise yourself you will not move it. Let the market decide the outcome. That's it. Simple. Not easy, but simple. And if you repeat that process consistently, your discipline will improve. Your confidence will improve. And eventually your results will improve too. Look, respecting your stop loss won't make you rich overnight. It won't magically transform your trading next week, but it will do something far more important. It will keep you in the game, because trading success isn't about avoiding losses. It's about surviving them. The traders who last longest usually win. The traders who constantly blow up accounts eventually disappear. And the difference often comes down to one simple habit: respecting the stop loss. So the next time the market moves against you, don't negotiate. Don't hope. Don't pray. Trust your process. Take the loss. Protect your capital. And move on to the next opportunity. Because there will always be another trade. But there won't always be another account if you refuse to protect it. If you found this video helpful, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications. And don't forget to join my Telegram community using the link in the description for trading signals, market updates, exclusive trading opportunities, trading deals, and direct access to the latest information I share firsthand. Thank you so much for watching. Stay disciplined. Protect your capital. Respect your stop loss. And I'll see you in the next video.